Canada Day is a national holiday. Each year, it is celebrated on July 1st. Canadians across the country and around the world show their pride in their history, culture, and achievements. It's been a day of celebration where many festivities are held across the country since 1868. We have in our studio a proud Canadian, Irfan Kassar. He emigrated from Pakistan and he loves Canada. Let's talk to him and find out why Canada means so much to him. Please join me in welcoming him to the show.
Hi.
All right, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for inviting
All right,
me.
so you were born in Pakistan
Yes,
and you love Canada.
obviously. A lot.
And so much so that you've written a really wonderful song, and we're going to talk about that later.
Yes, for sure.
First, tell us what makes Canada so special to you.
The very first thing I would like to say is the freedom. Because the country I am from, I never experienced that freedom before. And when I came to this country, which actually gives us freedom in every way, when I started feeling that all, it actually infused the spirit into me, which actually enabled me to produce a song. And if you said that we're going to talk about the song later, but basically it's all connected. And if I can briefly tell you quickly.
For sure.
Okay, so when I actually came to Canada, and you know, in the beginning, there's a struggle.
Everybody has to do that.
And it is very important part.
That
because,
is so
yes,
important.
if you take out struggle, you won't value the success when you get that, right? So during my struggle, when I felt that it's beautiful freedom, and I was in Pakistan almost 30 years, and I came when I was 30 years here. So at that time, suddenly, I was driving by, and a line came to my mind, because I want to mention here that I'm a composer, vocalist, and songwriter as well. So a line came to my mind that life is given once, enjoy every moment you could, see the place that's full of charms and full of life. So this came to me, and right after that, I actually went into my basement. I started playing my keyboard and started singing over and over. And then I was able to make or create a song with the different words. But after that, I had no idea what I'm going to do with this song. And then what happened, I am actually working right now in Rogers. I'm into an IT department. So what happens that there was a contest announced by CEO of Rogers in 2014. And he announced the contest that, what do you love about Canada? And what are your views and comments? And you can just write it there. There's an internal website for all Rogers employees, yes, all over Canada. So I had those lyrics at that time. So I posted those lyrics without knowing that what's going to happen. And after a few days, I got a response that I won the contest, which was all over Rogers in 2014. And I was awarded so many things by our CEO. Then he also sent a gift basket. That encouraged me more, because when I wrote the song was not written for any contest. I wrote that song knowing that I love Canada. I love the freedom which we're experiencing here. And eventually that song made its own way. And then after that achievement, I was actually recognized very well in my company. They did a premiere of the song, which was in the Christmas party, and more than 120 people were present there. And then it went on and on. Then I was called for 2 Rogers interviews. And then eventually my wife, Catherine, she helped me in proposing the show to Rogers, and we were able to start our own show, which is our Sweet Home Canada. And this year we did the 2nd season of that. And right now the passion is going on. So close to Canada Day, I always wear the Canadian flag colors.
Yes.
And I want to see people celebrating Canada Day, because when we are here in Canada has actually provided everyone equal opportunities.
a country with a great heart.
Exactly.
Right? No matter
Exactly.
where you come from, no
What's-
matter who you are, no matter
Exactly.
what your religious affiliations might be or your political affiliations might be, it doesn't matter.
So see, what's the beauty?
Yes.
That's the beauty, which I think there are so many countries we cannot experience this freedom, right? So that actually, so I always encourage that when we are here and we are getting all the benefits, it's a good system, right? Another thing I really want to mention, that who is able to find out that Canada has freedom and lots of things? Only the people who have seen the both pictures. When I say both pictures, that I was able to live in my country or country of origin where I'm from, and now I'm here. So in this way, I can compare it so well. People who are born in Canada, they take it for granted
That's
because they have
right.
not seen that picture.
And I can never understand, because I too, like you,
Yeah.
have heard some of them
Yeah.
criticize a great nation, and they've never traveled, they've never seen what
Yep.
the rest of the world is like, and they've
Exactly.
never lived
Yep.
in other countries. So Canada is an awesome country.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful country. It's a welcoming country.
Wonderful. That's
Yes.
true. And that's why we are here. And we are a very proud Canadian. And because of Canada, like when we travel now, so we have a great, name, Canadian. Whenever we go throughout the world, there's a special respect for Canadians.
Absolutely. And what you may not know, and I think I want to point it out, Irfan is from Pakistan and I was born in India. And those of you who don't know the geopolitical realities of that region, India and Pakistan are nuclear enemies. They can go to war anytime, right?
Yes.
But in this great nation,
Yes.
we are friends, and we can, sit down and have a
Yeah.
conversation and have no animosity.
Yes, so
Of
I
any
would
kind.
say Canada brought all the nations together.
Yes, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, very amazing. And I have heard that Toronto, actually, we can experience more than 210 languages.
Yes.
So basically, if you want to see the world, Toronto is the place.
I have met people on the streets of this great nation
Yeah.
from countries that I didn't even know existed on the map. Right?
That's true. That's true. Lots of countries we did not know before coming to Canada that
Yes.
they do exist.
Yes.
And I can actually share quickly one thing. In the beginning, when I came here, and I was able to talk to one lady in the subway, and she told me that I'm from Guyana. At that time, I didn't know even the Guyana exists. So, but now I know. I'm so sorry for the thing,
Yeah.
but that was the reality.
Yeah, of course.
So many other countries we started knowing now. So it's a beautiful country, and I always like to convey the message to everyone that share your love, show your love, because
And show your appreciation for this
Exactly.
great country.
if you see my business card, it says appreciate, acknowledge, and value the freedom. That's very important to acknowledge, because lots of people, now it's a Canada Day, we need to show that we are Canadians, and how we can show. Put a flag on your car, put a flag on your house, dress up like our Canadian flag or anything which shows, because we want to maintain that thing. We
Yes.
want to maintain the same title that we are one of the best nations around the
All
world.
right, so there you go. And if you are also someone who calls Canada home, we urge you to be proud Canadian. Go do something that it will be special for this country. Thank you so much for being here.
You're very welcome. Thanks for inviting me.
Yes, and now we're going to show you the song that he was talking about. So don't go anywhere.